Who's that, Tasteless?
That must be.
Fox Moon.
And if that's Moon, and it is, then that must make this guy down here in the blue.
Navi Hyokwa Zenith?
No. It's
라비오과 제니스.
Oh, thank you, Tasteless.
it's Butterfly Effect.
Yes. From Zenith.
It does say Navi. Yeah, Genis, yeah.
You know, that's funny. The remember Navi from the Legend of Zelda games?
Yeah.
That's Butterfly in Korean.
Makes sense.
Yeah, high five to the people who created those. Actually, that's a Japanese game, isn't it? Now I'm confused.
You actually confused me right now.
Anyways.
I didn't even get Navi, the Navi thing until I actually read the name in Korean, and I was like, oh. I thought you were setting me up for a joke.
No, sorry, I'm not being very funny today.
No,
Anyways.
it's actually still early. We
It
get
is.
funnier at night, I think.
Oh, we do. We're night people, Tasteless.
We're night people. The morning for me, which is actually like 1 p.m., I'm like, oh, God. I'm so exhausted. Now, Overlord will spot this right away.
Yeah, and it's close position, so that is going to make Moon unhappy.
Certainly so, especially because he's going to hatch on 13. Let's see if he turns around as he spots this double barracks. Oh, God. Did the...
Should know that that's the Singer Barracks. It was just starting.
No, of course. I wanted to see if that Overlord is spotted.
Yeah. So he is going hatchery first against a double barracks. Everyone cross your fingers that Butterfly Effect messes this up.
If you're a Moon fan,
yeah.
Looks like actually he did not.
I figured there aren't a whole lot of Butterfly Effect fans tuning in. Probably mostly Moon fans.
He has delayed the barracks just a little bit. Now, Spawny Pool is on the way. This could be a very short game, guys. Be warned. The situation is going to be very tough for Moon. As Artosis has criticized many of the Korean Zergs, going pool first can be quite dangerous.
Or hatch first. Pool first.
I'm sorry. I meant hatch first.
That's called being safe.
So, this is going to be a Marine rush. These positions are obviously quite good for Butterfly Effect. Sending questions for both of these guys. I have no idea who's going to win.
Yep. Do it now because this game might be very quick.
Yeah.
But actually, Butterfly Effect getting a gas Tasteless.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Moon making a lot of Zerglings. He's hatching up 6 more right now to add onto his 8. That'd be 14. And really forcing Moon into a lot of Zerglings, this Butterfly Effect. He's going to walk home now, I believe.
Looks like he's faking it and he gets double gas. What could this mean?
He might be going for the Banshee play. We have seen that occasionally. It's on the ladder every now and then. There's a lot of variations with this 2-racks you can do that can't really be scouted because how are you going to scout this? There's Marines blocking you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think, though, he is going to do the Banshee one. It's a pretty fearsome build at times. And these Zerglings going to counterattack. The Marines rallied inside now. Very smart. And
yeah, just go for the expansion over here.
He's going to have to get behind the minerals. There's enough Zerglings to take this out right now. Going after an Overlord. Micron now very well against these Zerglings, but there are a lot of them. And some of them were on a move command and actually went too far there. But more than enough Zerglings is going to clean this up. And
wow,
that's like such a terrible move by Butterfly Effect. I'm actually getting a little bit angry. Seriously, though. If you have all those Marines and you keep pushing as beautifully as Butterfly Effect did early, assume that a good player is going to make a ton of Zerglings and you can't just attack.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, only... who's not going to make a lot of Zerglings versus that? Come on. Come on.
Well, it's strange, too, because he did have the ample opportunity to do the Marine SCV rush.
Yeah, he
which
could've.
I think would have worked pretty well in this position, but...
Of course. But even if you don't want to do that, if you're just going to pressure, don't just randomly attack. Be like, all right, 8 Marines and 2 SCVs, this should do it.
Well, you're also correct in saying he should have gone behind the minerals.
Yeah, you have to at least get yourself in a little tiny choke point if you're going to fight
Get
all
back
those
here,
Zerglings.
for instance.
But like, again, you have to assume your opponent's playing well instead of count on him making a mistake. It's really gross to see people counting on other people making mistakes. Anyways, he's going to destroy these rocks, this destructible debris.
The debris.
Yes. And expand there, but in the meantime, Siege Tank, Siege Mode, looks like he's going to do that harassment on the cliff, which has been pretty good so far for players. But there is a Roach Warren going up for Moon, as well as his lair. So he's going to at least have some range units to try to fight that off a little bit.
Ling's coming up here to peek.
Yeah, killing a couple Marines, because for some reason he wanted those Marines outside of his base.
Yeah, bad rally in there. Here comes the drop. Now we've seen this do a ton of damage to players before.
Yeah, you can even kill the hatch occasionally.
Yep. Will a spine crawler reach up here?
Well, while it will reach the edge, you just put the Siege Tank further back and kill it. But then there's a lot of dancing going on. It's a good move of him Moon to actually do that. Now you can move that away as the Siege Tank unsieges and goes forward. You move it back up. So nice little, cat and mouse dancing game. Instead, I guess he's just using it to buy some time. And Roach speed being upgraded. Nidus Canal being upgraded. He might Nidus to the very back of that cliff. He does have an Overlord up there, Tasteless.
Yeah, he could do that. That's actually
very
really
interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, this is not something that I think any Zerg would really have thought of. It's a little bit risky because if he does have a Marine over there, it's not happening. But he may, in fact, Nidus into the main base of our Terran player as well. There's a lot of different places that he has vision right now.
That could be quite good as well because he's going to have to reinforce it with so many units over here to get this attack over here on the ledge to work.
All right, and he is going to...
Where's it going to be?
I'm waiting to his side. I'm just staring.
Where's that Nidus going to be?
I don't know.
I'm really curious to see what he's going to do with this. There, it's going to be in his... No, that's an Overlord. It's going to be over here.
Okay.
You predicted correctly.
A very good first spot to put it. That's going to clean up that ledge. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
This is a pretty smart response.
Yeah. Luckily for ButterflyEffect.
He's got a second one over here, by the way.
And the Roach is going to easily clean up the Siege Tank, while the Marines easily kill the Nidus. But he did not split the SCVs. The SCVs should have been split on each side of that to kill it quicker. Niduses, as long as you see him and you have anything nearby, you can normally kill him pretty easily. Very sneaky thing to do.
Let's see if we can get another Nidus Worm up here.
And Moon, I would say, definitely in the lead right now. Not by a lot or anything, but he's done a very good job. He's fended off all the harassment.
Well, he's basically stifled that attack.
Yeah.
Which was just really impressive. And it was in a way that we haven't really seen before. By the way, another drop over here.
I like this drop because, he knows the Moon has no anti-air. The Spire has started, but not even close to finish because of all these Roaches and Nidus. So he is allowed to do things like this. Might kill a few Overlords over here.
Not bad. Free Overlord.
Yep, 2 free Overlords. In fact, he might go for the Nidus as well. That'd be pretty smart. Picking that up.
Play.
This is what happens when you don't have anti-air.
Is he going to go for the Nidus again over here?
Yes, and nope, that's a missile turret.
Another drop over here.
Very nice harassment right now.
Yeah, Moon is having a hard time keeping up.
Queen hitting that dropship a little bit. The Spire is almost done, so the dropship harassments may end pretty quickly here. See if he can make this cancel.
That would be huge.
Tries to stem and do it. Does not work out.
Now it's time for him to go.
Yeah, Mutalisks are making. He can't know that that's happening right this second, though, so I won't be angry at him if he loses the dropship.
You won't be mad?
I won't be. And we do have another drop coming, Tasteless.
Over
here. This double prong drops going on. Oh, he's going to take out this Nidus. Very smart move.
He's going to try to send some stuff in the Nidus, but it's too late.
And the Muta's going to catch this dropship. Oops. Goodbye, dropship.
Oh, big mistake. He should have kept it over there. You want another drop over here?
Oh, very nice. If he can kill this hatchery, it's actually quite huge.
Nope. There's just too much stuff coming at him.
Yep. Nice defense there by Moon. Has to keep that third base alive because right now they are 2 base versus 2 base. But now Moon going up to a third. It's a gold, so that's going to put him in a good position. It's going to, solidify his lead.
This is like one of the first games where we've really seen a Zerg handle himself incredibly well with this cliff situation up here using the Nidus. That was just really smart.
He did do a very good job with that. And, if there's a ton of units over there, maybe you can sneak into the main. It's just a little bit risky. But Moon, this could be very dangerous.
This could be bad.
There's a lot of Marauders and tanks, but luckily for Moon, he's actually moving down the ramp before Moon tries to move up into that missile turret.
My God, that's a lot of units.
And he is unburrowing against a lot of things that kill roaches very fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why he did
Snipes
that.
2 siege tanks, which is nice because, siege tanks become more and more powerful as you have more. But he lost a ton of roaches for
I don't know if Moon can hold this.
Yeah, this might actually just end up killing him. It was a little bit sloppy there. This is the problem for Zerg on this map. It's just so close. Took him 2 seconds to get over there. And the Banelings being taken out. Mutalisks do remain, but they got to be careful. Wait, there's no Marines left. Excellent. He can definitely take the rest of this out, then target those medevacs, target those Marauders. But Marines are being brought up. Moon's got to be careful.
ButterflyEffect has been beaten back, but his production rate is pretty good. Moon now with the gold base, though. If he can just hold on to this for a little bit longer, he is going to be rich as hell on spending that money on everything he wants.
Moon needs macro hatches right now. This is something Zerg players don't do enough. Unless your macro is completely perfect, you need them. Even Rhett gets macro hatches. You just add extra hatches somewhere. You're going to miss some injects. You inject extra. It spends every penny of your money, even if you have only 1 or 2 of them. Completely worth the investment.
Yeah. I mean, having a macro hatch is basically when you put a hatchery next to one of your main base hatcheries, so you have this additional hatchery.
Look at the macro right now. We have Moon at 1,700 minerals and 1,100 gas. He's only 20 supply up. His opponent keeping everything very, very low. So that's a problem. You need those macro hatches. Moon moving in. He has some roaches and banelings. Very nice control so far by both players. Taking out that siege tank, trying to take out the other one. Awesome by Moon. And ButterflyEffect, his attacks are being less and less effective each time. And he's getting further and further behind. 130 food to 80.
Moon is getting bigger and bigger.
That's right, Moon.
This is intense.
He is spending his money, finally. Bringing that money down below 1,000. He's going to have a ton of units. Almost doesn't even matter what he makes.
Bad rally on the tank. Blunder there by the Terran. A little whoopsie. Okay. I actually think that if Terran is not careful, he's going to get overrun here.
Yeah.
He actually could be overrun.
Not by just the mutas, though.
No, not by just those mutas. But if he brings the rest of his stuff down, I don't know if Moon is confident enough to attack into that right now. We're going to find out.
I don't think he should either. I mean, he's doing a good job expanding, taking his 4th base before the Terran has his 3rd up. And Terran right now, this is a smart move. Set up some defenses, turret, siege tanks, bunkers, because he is behind. Moon has a lot more units, and he's got to play catch-up a little bit. And going up to 3 bases, that's the first step.
Nice forcing of a stem.
A little update on the upgrades. The mutas have no upgrades. The Marines have 1-1. The roaches have 2 carapace.
There you go. Pretty steady upgrades. Moon expanding again. Moon is about to get out of hand actually, with how much, how big his army can get. Moon is at 172 supply, or 170 rather, and we have our blue Terran ButterflyEffect at 114.
It's 114.
114. Some say 114.
Some
it's an apartment room number.
It's right now Moon is getting the infestation pit, so that's pretty important. He's got to tech up. Can't stay tier 2 forever against Terran. Eventually, he will need some finishing units if ButterflyEffect catches up a bit more.
All right, he's almost max. He may want to actually throw his army at him. Get a macro hatch up or two. Start reproducing everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to go about attacking a Terran when you're a Zerg player. You can go for the drops, you can go for the hive tech. Attacking with tier 2 into a fortified position, not always the smartest thing to do. Unless you have a really good timing.
But guess what? Terran's going to push out.
Scan some burrowed banelings. And that's kind of a fearsome army to attack up into. Those roaches can take a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah, that's what roaches are so great for, is tanking the damage.
Tanks are good at tanking damage also.
They are? Whoa. Now,
and might be moving too far up with those siege tanks.
He's got to be very careful. Zerg can also always go back into the main.
Notice the small group of units out in front of those siege tanks there. Very smart. Try to harass stuff a little bit. Hitting that natural, and Moon gonna counterattack. Going right into these bunkers, and it's gonna be hard to actually stop this. But the Baneling's kind of trapped in the middle of the roaches there. There they go, blown out a little bit now. And he's gonna want to back up to those siege tanks. Oh man, Roach is doing a great job destroying all the siege tanks. And ButterflyEffect, his army is falling. Flanked by the Broodlings, and a lot of more roaches coming out as well. And it looks like Moon gonna clean up this army, and by doing so, really
to the round of 32.
Pretty much. I mean, he is really, really far ahead. He's got way more supply right now. 89 to 160.
Wow.
Moon, yeah, just moving up the ramp.
He's not even really abusing the burrow or anything. Just the raw strength of all that. I hope you guys sent in some questions, by the way. Wow. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Moon played a very nice game there. It's a hard map for Zerg, and Moon came out on top.
Moon did it.
GG.
The butterfly effect is done. He is gone. Moon has to be feeling good about that.
Yeah, he's on to the round of 32 in his first GSL that he's qualified for.
Yeah.
Did get knocked out last season, but here he is, moving forward.
Congratulations to Moon.
You know, ButterflyEffect, he played some good games. He almost had Moon, to be honest.
I'm sure all the fans of Moon, whether they're Chinese, Korean, or anywhere else in the world that were Warcraft 3 people, are probably really happy to see Moon doing so well.
Yeah.
Here. You know, it's funny because that first game was like so weird, like just it looked so amateur. Then he played so well in the next two games. I was just blown away.
Definitely a very high-end Zerg player. Someone to watch out for. I cannot wait to see if he can maybe up his level a little bit in the next round.
Yeah.
Represent that Warcraft 3 community.
Well, Moon is just such a genius. He learned so fast. He wasn't playing the beta for that long, that consistently, yet he's still here just dominating. He has to do some Warcraft 3 too, I believe, on the side, does he not?
There's like one tournament left before that game is put in the dusty cupboard.
But I mean previously.
Yeah, no, he's still been playing tournaments.
So I mean, he's been playing 2 games, but
he's Moon. He can
now
balance
it's the big boy game.
Balance those, balance a wife, whatever.
Yeah, he got married.
Moon has good multitasking.
That's actually insane. Moon's grown up.
I know.
He's all grown up, man.
Scary.
So he's gonna have like little moons.
Little moons?
Little night elf babies.
Oh.
Little Zerglings he's hatching out.
Maybe I'll have 23 little moons just like Jupiter. Who knows? One day.
There'd be a lot of little moons. But, you know, he could use all that Warcraft 3 pro gaming money to support him. We'll be back. Enjoy the interview. We got one more game coming up soon.